Hello everyone, and welcome to our short time of reflection for this last Sunday before Lent. The reading that's given to us for this Sunday is the account of the Transfiguration. So I'm going to read the account from St Mark's Gospel, chapter 9. 6 days later, Jesus took with him Peter and James and John and led them up a high mountain apart by themselves. And he was transfigured before them, and his clothes became dazzling white, such as no one on earth could bleach them. And there appeared to them Elijah with Moses, who were talking with Jesus. Then Peter said to Jesus, "Rabbi, it is good for us to be here. Let us make 3 dwellings, one for you, one for Moses, and one for Elijah." He did not know what to say, for they were terrified. Then a cloud overshadowed them, and from the cloud there came a voice. "This is my Son, the Beloved. Listen to him." Suddenly, when they looked around, they saw no one with them anymore, but only Jesus. As they were coming down the mountain, he ordered them to tell no one about what they had seen until after the Son of Man had risen from the dead. We can only imagine that scene on the mountaintop. No phone cameras in those days to capture the moment. And it would have been years later, when the Gospels came to be written, that people were remembering what it was that those 3 disciples had told them about that momentous day. strange visions, dazzling lights, and yet, in a way, perhaps not so strange. Because, as religious Jews, they would have been anticipating the Messiah and the signs that they saw, even going up a mountain itself, reminder of Abraham and Moses, the whiteness, the light, the cloud, even the voice from heaven, the appearance of Moses and Elijah. These would all have been things that they would, in a way, have expected when the Messiah came. And yet, it's just a moment. And then they are back down the mountain, where there is a boy waiting to be healed and a crowd gathering and work to be done. And Jesus says that they're not to tell anyone about this just yet. Today, of course, is also St. Valentine's Day. And I'm enough of a romantic to hope that there are people in various places that are having their special moments today. Because we all need moments like that, especially perhaps at this time when each day seems much like another. And I'm sure we can all think of times and places that have been special for us. Particularly, perhaps, times and places when we have become aware, really aware, of God's presence and the awesomeness of God. It could be looking out across nature. It could be some special event. It could be in a quiet moment of prayer and reflection. We all need those special times. Here in our church, we love to welcome couples who come to be married. But we know, don't we, that no matter how memorable and splendid the wedding day, it's the love that is practiced day by day, down from that mountain top, as it were, that is really important. And as Christians, it's how we live our faith out day by day that matters, inspired as we are by those special moments when we really sense God's presence with us. So as we travel together towards Lent, let's hold that thought. And I'd like to share with you just part of a poem by Andrew King, a poem about the Transfiguration event, and it's called The Light We've Begun to Know. We think we know light's movements, the way sun's rays can play across the surface of the water, the way it falls from candle flame, or softly sifts through leaves to lift the petals on their stems, opening up each blossom like a blessing. We think we know light's gradients, the way it can take the shade of rain or break into the colours of the rainbow, the way it burns a hole in blue from the blazing summer sun, or reddens clouds before it gives night's gift of stars and moon. But today, the light we thought we knew has taken on new radiance, has made an unexpected move, is telling a new story. It dazzles the eyes, but more our hearts. This is the light embodied. This is the light of the knowledge of God that shines in the face of Jesus. Nor is this the final story that the light in Christ will tell. The poem continues. The Jesus story continues. And so I invite us all to look towards our Lenten journey with every blessing and inspired by that sense of awe of the presence of God with us always. Even as we come down from that mountain top and go about our day by day, hour by hour, life of faith.
Be thou my vision, O Lord of my heart. Be all else but naught to me, save that thou art. Be thou my best thought in the day and the night, both waking and sleeping. Thy presence, my light. Be thou my wisdom, be thou my true word. Be thou ever with me, and I with thee, Lord. Be thou my great Father, and I thy true Son. Be thou in me dwelling, and I with thee one. Be thou my breastplate, my sword for the fight. Be thou my whole armor, be thou my true might. Be thou my sole shelter, be thou my strong tower. Oh, raise thou me heavenward, great power of my power. Riches I heed not, no man's empty praise. Be thou my inheritance, now and always. Be thou and thou only, the first in my heart. O Sovereign of heaven, my treasure thou art. High King of heaven, thou heaven's bright sun, oh, grant me its joys after victory is won. Great heart of mine,